Good afternoon, folks. This is Fred Campos, owner of DFW Website Designers. It is a wonderful Thursday, March the 31st, 2021, episode number 355 of your 3 business tips at 3 o'clock in and around 3 minutes. Small business owners, solopreneurs, today we're going to continue a series we started yesterday of just my thoughts, business thoughts. Ooh, quick shout out to my daughter who turns 23 today. Happy birthday, Caitlin. Thoughts. These are going to deal with things that I think will help us better. And we're going to do some analogies today. Are you growing? Are you plateauing? Or are you slowing in your business? There really is 3 stages of business, and you should always be focused, business owner, solopreneur, on the growing stage. Or you want to grow in people, want to grow in sales, want to grow in staff, you want to grow in money. So business tip number 1, you got to ask yourself, are you in a stage of growing? And hopefully you are, especially if you're starting out. Almost everything you do is going to be in the growth phase. But that brings us to business tip number 2, and that's plateauing. Think about when you lose weight. You get all excited about it in January. You go onto your weight loss program. You may get into an exercise program. You drop those favorite 5 or 10 pounds right off the bat. Then January comes to an end and you start plateauing. We do the same thing in our businesses. You get into a groove, you get things rolling, maybe you start making a little revenue, but are you staying even or are you actually growing? Too many times in business, especially over time, we get to a point where we get used to things. Maybe you start making the kind of money that you want and you just kind of pause. This can also happen in relationships. It can happen in marriage. It can happen in parenting. So I would ask you to ask yourself this question: am I plateauing? Business tip number 3 is the downside of it. If you're not growing and you're not plateauing, you got to ask yourself, are you slowing? Are you slowly getting creeps into your business? Creeps means loss of money. Are you slowly declining in sales? Are you slowly losing the footprint of a particular product or service that you have? Is the business slowly slowing down? This happens with economies. It happens in relationships. It can happen in lots of things, but we got to focus on it and put a lot of effort into it. Otherwise, you start slowing. So that's what we've been talking about today. We've been talking about growing, plateauing, and slowing. That's what I'm learning this week. Anything I learn, I throw over the fence to you guys because I want you guys to be awesome. Now go back to sleep.